Here's 5 ways for you to attract money spiritually based on your soul blueprint. Let's go. Okay, so number 1, you want to be going into your human design chart, not just the whole chart, specific areas I'm going to tell you, but the first thing that you want to be doing is recognizing what your human design type is. Yes, the type plays a very important part in how you're going to naturally attract money to you from the way that you're creating in your business, if you're an entrepreneur, from the way that you land your interviews and your jobs and who you represent yourself as energetically on a frequency level. Human design can show you all of this. This is the stuff that I do with my clients inside of all my containers. Once you have your type, there's only 5 types. This will literally show you your energy, okay, around how money is either being magnetized to you or you are repelling. So for example, I'm a projector. Now in human design, projectors are built to wait for the invitation, right? It doesn't mean that I'm not posting. Like obviously I've been making money since day 1 in my business because I don't just sit around my ass not doing anything. So projector, if you're a projector and you found that out and you've come back to this video, then you're not meant to be sitting around. You're meant to create and you're meant to be putting yourself out there so people can find you. I get a lot of DMs and a lot of my sales happen in the DMs because people love to have a conversation with me, and that's my invitation. That is me waiting for the invitation by putting out stuff like this, and the right people will be magnetized to my energy, my frequency, what I'm sharing, my insights, all of that stuff, and then they'll come work with me, okay? If you're a generator, then your sign is to literally follow what lights you up, right? So you're going to be asking yourself, oh, is this feeling fun? Do I like this? Is this energizing me or is it draining me? That is literally your signal. So this is all types of ways that you can check how you are naturally with your soul blueprint, who you came here to be, how you attract money and the energy of like opportunities, alignment, all of that stuff in synchronicity with who you came here to be. Now, before I go on to the other 4, you need to know that if you have blocks, mental blocks, if you are not being your authentic fucking self, then you are going to be finding yourself in a bit of a hustle and grind and masculine structure based business, or that kind of grind where money feels quite hard, right? That's usually the place where we go and we look in your soul chart and we go, where are you actually out of alignment? And we can do little micro tweaks, and that can be enough to literally start this snowball rolling, right? So human design, you want to be going and checking out. It can look very complicated when you first start, but there's so much, there's a world of information out here. There's coaches like myself who are teaching this stuff in a very simple, easy way to understand and digest, but I highly recommend this is the first place that you start. The second way to attract money spiritually based on your soul blueprint is going to be your astrology chart. Now, inside your astrology chart, there's a couple of placements I'm going to be diving into, just like even in the human design chart. But human design is a bit more complex to explain, so I want to do that in like my next couple of videos. But for this one, I just want to list out where you want to be going and diving into so you can get your teeth into it, okay? The second one in your astrology chart is pulling up your birth chart, and you want to be looking at the houses specifically in line with the planets I'm going to be sharing. Why? Because the houses are literally the zone in which you're supposed to naturally find money available to you if you're stepping into that, if you're embodying that. So for example, I will look at your Mercury sign, specifically how you are communicating and what you're communicating on social media, that will either draw and magnetize the right opportunities, the right money to you, or repel from it because you're trying to be like somebody else, right? So your Mercury sign will give you the traits in which you're supposed to come across and like how you naturally vibe in communication and the way that you speak to people, and what kind of clients you attract in based off of that as well. And the house, when you look at that in your astrology chart, will show you the topics that you naturally will be drawn to speaking about, where money naturally flows to you because it's part of your core identity, your soul spiritual blueprint, okay? So for me, for example, my Mercury is Taurus. So Taurus is very practical, is very grounded, is very fucking convicted. And that's why a lot of people say to me, you're so convicted in what you say, Janie. Yes, because I'm certain. There is a level of certainty that comes through from my soul because I've been doing this since I was 12 years old. So I know this like the back of my hand, which is why I can speak with such authority. That's my Taurus Mercury sign, okay? It's an earth sign, it's very grounded, it's fixed, it knows its shit, blah, blah, blah. It's also in the house, the 12th house. Now, 12th house is ruled by Pisces, which is a water energy. So that's my intuition, my psychic stuff, my spirituality. Whenever I talk about anything related with Pisces topics, so spirituality, making money online is my Taurus. And when I bring the spiritual aspects of the soul blueprint, that's the house. So that is literally just showing you, again, how you can make money. spiritually from your soul blueprint by looking at certain aspects. So your Mercury sign is a great place to start, especially if you're coming online in the social media place, you're doing blogs, you're writing, you're speaking, you're connecting with people, you're networking. You want to go and check your Mercury sign and the house that it's in. The third way to attract money spiritually based on your soul blueprint, you want to be going and diving into your Venus sign. Now your Venus is literally, for women specifically, this is literally how we present ourselves with love and kindness, and we build that connection with our people. So your content, your Mercury is how you draw people in. Once they get to know you a bit more, they know what you're about, then you want to nurture them. Your nurturing spaces, all your containers, that's your Venus energy. So example, Venus is a planet of love and beauty and money. And so mine is Venus in Cancer in the second house of money itself. So again, when people come into my containers, I make them feel very at home, because Cancer is a homebody. It's very nurturing. Again, it's the mother energy, and the second house is literally money and stability. So I will make them feel like they have grounded stability. I teach them how to do that step by step, like a mother would, and I'm there to tell them off when they're being silly as well, right? That's literally Venus. So check your Venus sign and then check your house. The fourth way to attract money spiritually from your blueprint is again an astrology placement, and I want you to dive into your North Node. Now your North Node can show you the money aspects in terms of you moving on your destined path, right? Because North Node is all about the destined path. This is the part where you can find it a bit scary to make that type of money, but if you step into it and you start to embody those qualities and those traits of that sign, oh my god, that's going to explode so much growth and potential for you. So when it comes to like growing your money, scaling, I will look to your North Node placements, and I'll guide you through stepping into that and embodying that placement a lot deeper. And then the final way that you can attract money spiritually that you want to be diving into is your numerology. You want to go and check your numerology sign, and specifically your life path number. This can show you exactly how the persona fits with like who you're meant to embody and the way that you're showing up in the world in terms of magnetizing opportunities and things and places to you. So let me know in the comments, which one did you like the most? Let me know your signs as well, and then I'll do like separate videos on like your specific placement. So if you want me to give you an actual reading and insight of specific ways that you can make money spiritually from your soul blueprint, pop me any of those 5 things that I've just mentioned, drop it here. I will literally give you a separate video back. This will be really, really fun. Follow for more. Mwah. And also, I've got a free guide at the top of my profile that will tell you how to manifest money on a more spiritual basis in depth. So go and grab that. It's completely free. Mwah.